All right, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, we're taking a closer look tonight at how Violi Hospital is making a major turnaround and has done so in the span of just 2 years. The hospital is now winning awards and bringing in some of the highest technology into its arsenal. But just 2 years ago, Violi Hospital was in a very different place and has since undergone changes all around, including at the management level. News 9's Jasmine Lowe live in Wheeling now with a look at the man behind these changes and what he says is next for Wheeling Hospital. Jasmine?
Well, Eric, the hospital does have some very big changes in the works, like expansions and additions, but of course they didn't get to where they are now without going through some major changes. Now, 2 years ago, the hospital hired Ron Violi as its CEO. I recently sat down with him to find out just how he's turned the place around. It was just a few years ago when Wheeling Hospital had lost $55 to $60 million and was on track to lose several million more. But it's quickly been restructured, now turning a multi-million-dollar profit annually. And that's where this man comes in. Ron Violi has a background in saving businesses on the brink of financial collapse.
I knew it was doable the day I looked at it.
Violi has been the hospital's CEO for 2 years this month. Since he took this seat, his colleagues credit him with starting up a lot of the positive changes to the hospital. He gave employees raises, replaced outdated equipment, and made upgrades a priority. But Violi emphasizes it's not just the material things that have made a difference.
But the levels of a cooperation, as I understand it, and I'm here 2 years, but as I understand it, those levels of cooperation are unprecedented, probably in the last 10 or 15 years here.
Violi is quick to point out the others who have helped turn the hospital into a financial success. Everyone from the chief financial officer and chief medical officer to the nurses and the lab technicians. He says the hospital is now focused in the right direction.
Our emphasis on quality and patient care is probably as high as any institution in the country.
And they're getting the accolades to back that up. The American College of Surgeons recently gave the Schiffler Cancer Center top honors, and its cardiac care has been ranked among the best in the nation. The past 2 years haven't always been easy, but Violi says they have been worth it.
Didn't make everybody happy, but you know, at the end, I think we got more people happier today than we had when we got here.
Now, Violi says the hospital is now ready to spend money. One of the ways they're going to do that is by expanding the pediatric center. They are looking for pediatric specialists to come to the area. He says rather than sending children to Morgantown or Pittsburgh for treatment, they plan to have the very best care right here in Wheeling. Reporting live, I'm Jasmine Lowe, News 9 at 6.